And Nordic Catcher shoots out. Go Dog Go on the outside. Super Chapter with early speed. Meshuggah from the inside into the top four, and put in play is Maryland on the outside, fifth. Emoticon Legacy just floated away in sixth. Then it's Maximus Mearas at the rear of the field, followed by Gap, Kronos, and Blank. In the early trailer is Greenma. Post 10, Go Dog Go at 12-1 with Todd McCarthy. Open length leader by 2, 26-1. A torrid opening fraction for Go Dog Go across the backstretch. Super Chapter in for that two-hole ride. Titans in for Jingra under a tight rein. Nordic Catcher is third at this point, a gap of 3-4 to Meshuggah fourth and staying in. Maryland gets underway uncovered on the outside. Emoticon Legacy to follow him past the half. And then it's Maximus Mearas at the rear of the field with Gap Kronos. Gap Kronos is followed by Greenma and Blank stride for stride with that one. The half 54-2. So they try to close in on Go Dog Go dictating his terms here. Nordic Catcher from off the pace for Svanstedt on the outside, first over and challenging. As they head to three quarters, Go Dog Go and Nordic Catcher applying serious pressure on the outside. It's Super Chapter who's locked in the box for now. Well-positioned Maryland second over and fourth. Meshuggah on the inside fifth. Emoticon Legacy on the outside sixth. They take them by three quarters, and it's Go Dog Go in front. Nordic Catcher is relentless on the outside. Super Chapter needs racing room. Had a perfect trip. 1:22-4 for three quarters in the stretch of the Hambletonian. Nordic Catcher steamrolls first over, takes the lead. Super Chapter shakes loose late on the outside into second. Late trot from Maryland, but it's Nordic Catcher. Svanstedt wins one for the boss. Nordic Catcher, then Super Chapter, then close Maryland. Or Gap Kronos 150 flat. A stakes record in the Hambletonian.
Wow, did not expect that. Nordic Catcher sits a three-hole, gets off the rail before the half, has to go first over from that point forward, and hold sway to the wire rather easily. 150 flat for Svanstedt.
I'll tell you one thing, he found that extra gear today with the no shoes, didn't he? He went a quick mile last time out in an elimination victory, and he found an extra gear going 150 in flat today. We expected he was going to be doing the chopping. He came first up, did some heavy work late, and he just drew away from everybody.
There was nowhere to go along the inside. Super Chapter lost a little bit of ground, having to take back and then go around. There was just too much track and too little time.
Yeah, in Maryland, he worked out a pretty good trip. He just didn't fire as much. He followed the right horse. He followed Oka's charge, and unfortunately just didn't have as much pop late. We knew that Go Dog Go might be a bit of a wild card. Todd McCarthy gave him a chance, rightfully so. He didn't have enough late. And Super Chapter, really good in a runner-up effort. Svanstedt, just too much pony.
Maryland had a live trip, but just didn't pop at the right time.
No, it just didn't pop whatsoever. Just unfortunate that in a big moment he just found a way not to fire. But a horse who still has raced well all season long. But we could be looking at a new top dog in the division here, Nordic Catcher.
Nordic Catcher for Svanstedt and Little E LLC. What do you know? The boss Jeff Corral wins the Oaks last year and takes the Hambo this year. Nordic Catcher S in 150 flat.
Judges have posted 6, Nordic Catcher first, 2, Super Chapters second, the 4, Maryland third, and 7, Gap Kronos fourth. Unofficial 6-2, 4-7, 150. A Hambletonian stakes record.